Okay, we're inside of Doris here.
Yeah, don't get my boxes and bags.
All right, we'll keep it high so you get right over to.
Me of all things.
So we got a little
Do you want to
living room here.
You want to step in here so you can film this area?
No, that's fine. You stay here. This is just a living room, and I'm going to walk in there. That's where I'm going to do a lot of the talking with the kitchen ideas.
Yes.
But so we got a little living room here, and we got hardwood floors under here that are in nice shape.
Let's turn some light on.
And you have the bedroom right here. There's one bedroom here and one bedroom upstairs, the attic. Okay size room. Got a lot of furniture in here and stuff. Say the big problem with it, I mean everything's in good shape, all the drywall and everything. Good structurally sound home. The only problem is the stairs to the basement are right here and they're very steep. They have to be moved because you don't want to be in the bedroom to get down to it. So we're recommending stairs are going to go here. Just going to move them over a little. Alright, so this is the kitchen. Let me show you, and I'll show you more on the stairs. So again, the drywall's in great shape. Good strong home. The unfortunate thing is this is directly across the street from the other Doris house, so it is further down, 2 blocks further down than we thought. But that's why we're saying do a very light mini rehab. So from here, and then you got the bathroom. Good shape, but I mean I would take this plastic tile down or whatever. Just put drywall there. And all the rest of the drywall is in real good shape. Windows are pretty good. They're probably about 15 years old, but I think they're okay. Again, this is going to be a very cheap house. The tub, I think you paint the tub. I think you do put the tile around like we normally do to dress it up. A new faucet, shower head. Maybe a new toilet, just, you know, make a new white modern one. I think you do put the ceramic tile on the floor in here. You get a smaller vanity, the ones that we normally get that are not as deep. A modern medicine cabinet. So here's the stairs going up. Very steep steps going up. But I mean, this is just, price is what's going to determine this. This is just, somebody's going to buy it because it's a single family house on a corner lot, and it's just, you know, the price is right. It's the price of a townhome. So you got a decent sized bedroom up here. Whoever buys it might make this even the master bedroom up here. You got 2 big closets here. Again, the windows. The ceiling, I wouldn't even, it's got that wood like they normally do. I would just leave that. I would paint the paneling. Looks like there's probably wallpaper just over the paneling here. Or whatever. Remove the wallpaper though, but paint the paneling. New carpet up here. We're not even going to finish the basement. Going into it, I thought we'd finish the basement, but there's too many posts, and we got to keep the cost down. Alright, so I think the electrical's pretty good too. Got some steep steps, but we're leaving them. Just putting carpet on the steps, carpet up here. Tile the bathroom floor, tile the backsplash, paint the tub, a new sink, new toilet, new medicine cabinet, new light fixtures. And here, I would say yes, let's tile the floor in here, and then we're going to put new cabinets and new appliances, very, you know, lower end appliances. Possibly even just go with the black ones, or maybe we need the stainless steel to sell it. But so the steps here, so you got, we're actually going to make them narrow. The current steps going down are only 2 feet. I think you go 2.5 feet. You know, standard to code is 3 feet, but I think you go 2.5 feet. So it puts it out to like right where this counter ends. So there'll be a wall essentially right here. This will be a solid wall. We'll fill this in, solid wall. And the steps, so this will be removed here, and you'll get a smaller sink to bring it over. So you'll walk around here, and then you'll have a door that goes down into the basement. And then you'll have an opening right here. I guess we could keep the door here. That goes up to the attic. So right here, up to the attic, down to the basement. Can be unfinished, but nice and dry, clean, but unfinished. And this side, they're going to end probably right about here, the steps. You'll have the wall, and you'll need an opening to get into the kitchen. And then we'll make that 3 feet, so it's kind of wide. Probably go to right about here or so. Alright, so that'll be the opening. So when you walk in, you'll be able to look kind of into the kitchen at least. Then you're going to put cabinets here, some base cabinets here. You're going to leave the refrigerator here. We went back and forth 10 different ways, but we talked about removing this door and doing all this different stuff, but keeping costs down. Push the refrigerator back into the corner. I'll have the cabinet above it. You'll have cabinets going all the way to right a little past this clock here. And then you'll have the base cabinets with, this is going to be essentially all your counter spaces right here. And then you turn around. You'll have your oven in the corner. Dishwasher, you might even go with a small dishwasher, or we'll try and fit a regular size one in there. And then a sink. So the only counter space will be that 20 inches or 24 inches over the dishwasher, and then a sink. So that's it. None of those will be there. So right where that sink ends right now, that will be cut off. But that's where the cabinets will end. And you won't have them there. But it will be a smaller sink. I would go with a 24 inch, or maybe a 30 inch can fit in there. Possibly a 24 inch and a smaller sink. So you'll have that. And then right across, you'll have a little more counter space there in the refrigerator. I mean, it's a small house. Your eating area, yeah, I mean, you're just going to have to put a small round table right here. So for staging, we're definitely going to need to find a small, like 42-inch round table. I mean, there's not much to it unless if you bust this wall out, but then you lose counter space. And I mean, we went around with that. That's an idea of busting the wall out here. But then you kind of got the refrigerator right in your living room. You could leave partial wall there, and maybe you do it that way. Maybe that is another option. You just bust this entire wall out right here, turn the refrigerator the other way, and just leave like a 3-foot wall there, so you're not looking at it in your room, in the living room. Just have a refrigerator. But then you really don't have any counter space. That's why I'm recommending leaving the wall. But again, keeping the cost down is a big thing here. Let's go to the basement. Okay. Very steep steps right now. It's almost just like a ladder going down. I gotta go down sideways. The steps. So here's your basement. Nice and dry. It's actually 6.5, 7-foot ceilings or so. It's decent. That's why I wanted to finish it, but with all these posts and everything, you really can't. So the new steps, remember we were directly above, and above this were the steps going up to the attic, right here. And then right here where I'm standing, from above, will be the steps going straight down to this unfinished basement at this point, because you got these posts here and posts there. So you come right down the steps, probably going to land right about here, which is good because you're walking down into nice open space with a high ceiling and everything. You are going to put new HVAC in here and ductwork, so that's going to be some cost there between boxing it out and everything. You'll probably spend about, well, it's going to be a small unit though, but you know, $5,500. And the hot water heater is newer, so I don't think you have to mess with that at all. I think she said new, but you know, when they say new, it's probably 1 to 5 years old, but it's in really good shape. But you got the HVAC. You have the steps. That's a cost, you know, building these things going down right here. And you'll come down to a nice, like there's so much junk right now you can't even tell, but it'll be a nice, you know, open basement just for storage. I think you should put a bathroom down here though, because it's hard to sell those 1-bathroom homes, or at least 1.5 bathrooms. And where I think you put that is all the plumbing's back here in this corner. And it is in the ground, so you can put the toilet in the ground. I'm thinking right here. So this is the existing bathroom right above us. And these stairs won't be here now, remember? So I think you just make this back corner, just make it a full bathroom with a whatever. You just stick a tub in here, in the surround, or just make a shower. Keep the window in the bathroom, give it some light. So it will be kind of weird, like it's an unfinished basement with a bathroom down there, but you know, again, I think the bathroom in Brooklyn Park is a big selling point, because even if there's 2 people living here, somebody might use the downstairs bedroom and then the upstairs bedroom, and this way there's 2 bathrooms for them to use. Or at the very least you can get away with a half bathroom down here, maybe just putting a toilet and a sink, maybe just keep costs down and just do that. But I definitely would want the 1.5 bathrooms. People need that. And I wouldn't be surprised if somebody did have an older kid or something, that they would make this. Even though it's unfinished, I've seen them, well, they'll definitely make it into like a TV room, or they might even make it into a bedroom, even though it's unfinished. I know Will Harrell does that. But here we are. So very tricky house. Let me go to the outside of it now. Alright, I'm just going to film the outside for 2 minutes and I'll be right back. Yeah, I mean, the good thing, directly across the street is a beautiful rehabbed home right there. But there's Audrey. Or there's Doris and there's Audrey, the bad street. But the thing I like is you have off-street parking, so you get the driveway. The roof is 5 years old. It's a nice, good roof though, so you don't have to mess with that. I would put gravel down for this driveway, so I think that's a selling point. So this house next to it looks a little older. I don't know what's going on there. And it's beautiful at 9:30 in the morning here. But that house looks like it was remodeled. That's pretty nice. You got the corner lot. The awning, I would just paint the awning. Probably cut down these bushes so you could see the house. Gardens here. Some landscaping. So it's got the asbestos shingle siding. I mean, you can leave it or you can go over it. I mean, probably about $2,500 to side this. If you get, you know, $2,500, $3,000 to side it. I'd get rid of this shed right here. The other thing too is I mean, they have options. Maybe even do that with the gate just to show them the options. Put a gate here, even if you don't put the gravel or whatever, so they have more parking there. But this, get rid of this, it'll make it look bigger. Getting that newer roof. So I think the goal with this one, you buy it for $50. So here's the stairs that get to the basement. You buy it for $50, and then you just put like 30 grand into it. 35 grand. And then I think you sell it for, I think you price it at $159.9, but it might sell as low as like a net of like $135, like the price of a townhome. But even at $135, I think for an easy rehab, I think it's a pretty good profit. You should definitely be able to make $30,000, $40,000 on an easy rehab. The windows are older, but I think they're fine. I think you leave them. Not the old wooden ones. Probably paint this chimney. Any of the chipping and peeling paint. But it is cool. It has character, these old homes from the 50s. But okay.